So I never would have guessed that making videos would actually make my days more productive. So I've got a dentist appointment today, which is not exactly how I want to be spending my day. But one thing that I did notice this morning with doing all the planning as well, is that since I started making these videos, my days are not disappearing anymore. The rain is definitely coming again. Definitely. Nice and black out there. There it is. So let's just wait for this rain to ease up before I keep going and walking around, but I thought I'd take this time to explain a little bit more detail. I've been a solo business operator for a few years now, and like many of you out there would know the same thing. It involves a lot of different jobs, a lot of jobs that you like doing, a lot of jobs you don't like doing as well, but there's a lot of things that need to get done every single day. And you may plan those jobs really, really well, but I'm pretty sure you agree to me, nothing ever goes to plan, and you end up with a lot of days where you feel like you've been so unproductive, it's not funny. Well, I didn't get very far. Rain kicked in again, in a bike shelter, waited out here a little bit longer. So to combat that whole problem, lately I've been trying to plan better. I've been writing in lots of different diaries. I've been trying to work out what I want to do with the day, what's the goal I'm trying to achieve, because I've got a few different projects on the go at the same time. So I've got notebooks galore, and what I discovered was I was spending a lot of time putting things in notebooks, but then forgetting what was in what notebook and where I was at. So that wasn't really helping me either. And then we add on video creation. So when I started making videos, it added another level, having to plan the videos, shoot the videos, edit the videos, all these sorts of things, come up with ideas for the video. So, put in some planning time, everything as well. So add that on top of the already work that I was doing for my business, added a whole new level of complexity. Okay, so it looks like the rain's eased up just in time for everybody to go and have lunch, so it's quite busy now. But something else also is, because of the content creation and the ideas, I would spend most of my time, most of my ideas came from when I went for walks. So I'd head out in the morning, lunchtime, things like now, and go and try and come up with all the ideas of what I wanted to create in my content. Then I'd have to go home and write all those down. So it was also another added load to my schedule of trying to plan in thinking time or walking time, which was effectively my idea or content creation time. So an idea came to me recently, probably in the last week or so, and it wasn't actually my idea. It was something I actually got from a video watching Peter McKinnon interviewing Casey Neistat, talking about his notebooks and how long he's been keeping notebooks for. And he made a comment as why he hasn't been keeping notebooks as much in the last few years. And Casey's response was because he's actually shooting more videos. His ideas are more kept and recorded and discovered through videos. And I'm thinking, that's a fantastic idea. Why spend the time to go and come up with a concept, to then come and plan the video, to then go out and shoot the video and edit it, when you can do the whole thing and try and combine the whole thing together? Not a bad idea. Okay, my battery is about to go flat, but in summary, well, firstly, don't shoot in the rain. It makes these days really hard to shoot. But when it comes to this style of video creation, I found it's made me more intentional. I follow a thread, a question, an idea, and I follow it through the day to allow me to put the video together and see if I can complete it within the day, which I think is great. And I've applied that also to my work day. I know this is probably what most people do when they plan and they get a diary and everything else, but it's stopped me being distracted. It's kept me on topic through the day, both in my content creation for these videos, but also in my work day as well. The distractions are less and my productivity levels have improved, which I think is great. So content creation has really helped me improve my, my productivity and reduce distractions at the same time.